Alright? So like I was saying, man. Okay? Revelation 18. It's like I said, man, all these nations, when they hear about the fall of America, Babylon, they're going to bewail her. Like the scriptures say, the cry is heard in the Red Sea. Alright? Jeremiah 49 and 21. Okay? Revelation 18 and 9. The kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Alright? So they're going to see the smoke. They're going to see the smoke of this country. Alright, going up. Like how Abraham saw it. Okay? Alright, Genesis 19. Genesis 19, verse 27. It says, and Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah, and toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. So guess what? The kings, right? The kings, alright, that have committed fornication with Babylon, alright, they're going to see the smoke of America going up. Okay? Just like Abraham did. It says, Revelation 18 and 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Okay? So they're going to bewail her. They're going to cry for Babylon over there in them other countries, the Middle Eastern countries, man. Okay? The Arab ain't going to pitch his tent here no more. All right? All these other nations, they're not going to be able to set up shop here in America, man. Okay? Go back to Jeremiah 51. Because that's the plague, man. That's the final plague that's going to destroy this place. Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me a destroying wind. That's that plague, man. The nuclear destruction. Right? Okay? It says, and will send into Babylon famine. Right. That's the other nations. Right? They're going to come and they're going to drop their bombs on America. Because when you fan a fire, it gets intense. It gets intensified. It gets hotter. Okay? So guess what? They're going to launch missiles as well, to increase the fire, the burning, okay, the destruction of this country, man. It says, and I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about. Right. And what you got right now? You got China docking their ships over there in Florida. That day of trouble is here, man. It's coming. It's nigh, man. It's at hand. It's about to go down, man. It says, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about, against him that bendeth, that the archer bend his bow. Right. Against him that bendeth. Alright? That's America, man. the archers, these other countries, they're going to bend their boat, man. Okay? Meaning they're going to launch their nuclear missiles, all right, at America. It says, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine. And spare ye not her young men. Destroy ye utterly all her hosts. Okay? That's what's going to happen, man. This place is going to be destroyed utterly. Completely destroyed. Alright? Go to back to Jeremiah 50 and 46. Okay? It says, at the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. Right, the earth is moved, man. Like I said, that's going to be a great earthquake in that day. Okay? Let's get Isaiah 24. Okay? Isaiah 24. Start at verse 20. It's like I said, when these missiles drop, the earth is going to be moved, man. Alright? Isaiah 24, verse 20. It says the earth, verse 19, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a junket, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. See? It's going to fall and not rise again, man. This place is going to fall and it's never going to rise again. Okay? But the scriptures say what? The earth is going to reel to and fro. It means it's going to go back and forth, man. That's what happens in an earthquake. When an earthquake hits a specific country, what that country goes back and forth and it shakes. And what? The buildings start to fall, the houses start to collapse. Okay? That's what happens in an earthquake. Because the earthquake shakes, it moves to and fro. Alright, back and forth. Alright? It says the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. Right, a drunkard, when they drink too much, when a drunkard drinks too much, they stagger back and forth. Okay? They swaying. They can't keep their balance. That's how the earth's going to be when the Lord bring that destruction, a nuclear fire. It's going to detonate this country, and it's going to explode. Okay? Detonation and annihilation coming to Babylon. Alright, I like them words. Alright? Sounds destructive. Isaiah 24 and 20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it. Right, the transgression, man, that's the fire, man, the burning, the lake of fire. That's what America's going to turn into. And that lake of fire is going to be the place where those that are not written in the Lamb's Book of Life is going to be tossed into, man. All right, your name ain't in that book, man. Be sure you're going to be tossed in that lake of fire. All right, you're going to be tossed up in that lake, man. Okay? Alright? And your thirst ain't going to be quenched. Your skin going to feel like it's going to be tight on you. Okay? It's going to melt off of your body. Okay? That's what's going to go down here in America, man. Okay? The Lord ain't playing. It says, and the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Right, America ain't going to rise again, man. Once this place is destroyed, that's it. Verse 21, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. Okay? That's what's going to take place, man. Okay?